Welcome back, everybody. This is Lars, and we are playing some more Kerbal Space Program. And for you that are watching this on YouTube, this is another one of these live recordings, so you'll just see the highlights from it. I should be able to splice it together so you actually get a good sense of what actually happened, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to send something down to the moon to kind of establish the base. And I wanted to have a rover so I can actually drive around down there and make sure that we are, let's see, make sure basically that we are setting up in a good spot. And see, yeah, and then in this. So we need a camera, of course. We'll put this thing over here because it looks really cool. And this is a really cool thing. It does a lot of science stuff and just, yeah, it's really cool. Also need the ablation laser, which is another science experiment, of course. Might put it just on the side. Now let's try see if we can't get it to actually fit over here. Like so, I guess. Yeah, that's good enough. And make sure that it actually looks good while it's doing it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So I think that is basically like the basics of what we need. We have some power in this thing, or some power, capacity for power. I think we do need just a tiny bit of RCS to make sure that we can like jump off any sort of landing thing that we put down, because we have to land this somehow, and it's important to just get it off the landing gears, I guess. So what I'm thinking is we might as well take some like a couple of large life support containers with us and use that as a base. Just this will give us life support for a couple of Kerbals for quite a while, and it's probably good to just have it there when we get there later on. And maybe some extra spare parts and stuff like that. How much is the other landing frame? This is just a landing frame. And we can also have a belly slung payload on this thing, which is kind of cool because then I can do this thing and just chuck it in there and put an engine on the bottom without any real problem, like so. I think I can still put stuff under this one. Yeah, so we're fine. Of course we also need the guidance system for this. We always use the guidance system because it's great. 1500 meters a second, that is without the rover. So we'll just put a decoupler and then grab the rover. And if we're able to land with that should be nice. Okay, so this thing now still has 50. Oh yeah, I have to do this, of course. How does it still have 15 kilometers an hour? What? It doesn't make sense. Okay, so I do want to kind of scale this thing up, don't I? Yeah. It looks so bad when it's scaled up. I think, might be able to do it with the side-mounted engine stove just to make it a bit cooler. We can try that actually. That would cost some connection space though, possibly. Oh, no, that's not the way to do it. Alright, so we will scale this one down. 1200, yeah. So if you do this, it's still just 1200 meters a second, but it's more than enough to land on the moon as long as you can, yeah. So I don't want to use too much thrust at the start here, because the atmosphere is so thick that you don't get that much for your money, really. only start speeding up when we actually get that. Probably just follow this thing, I guess. Do we want to decrease or increase our inclination? We want to try to decrease our inclination, I think. We're at it. Just do this. It's not too bad, the inclination. We could even be like pushing it down a tiny bit more. But it's probably not worth it. We have 50 units of fuel, no, 50 meters a second left in this thing. And oh, and I did not turn on the brakes. That is kind of important to turn on so it doesn't start getting too shaky. Okay, so I don't want to do a night landing with this thing because we don't have any downward facing lights. We should have had that. Maybe just one on each side here, or on this thing even. But what is going on with the thing here? Oh, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We are going to land over here. And we have to fly, or basically land on our instruments now. I don't know how fast the change in velocity we are able to do now, so I'm going to do a pretty slow corrective burn. Yeah, so this is very slow change of velocity. So we have to start burning very early here and burn very conservatively. We are going to land up here somewhere. Yeah, this is the edge of the crater. So this is our landing spot basically. So we have to get back up here and maybe look for something. Let's see. Yeah, what we're seeing here is this. This is a good spot, I guess. That's over here, kinda. Engines are overheating. We are firing over our vector to make sure we don't get down too fast. We don't want to plummet down to the surface uncontrolled. Like getting this thing to actually break up and just, you know, stop the descent is going to be very hard because it doesn't have enough power, really. It's just not powerful enough. So this is this thing. Okay, so that's where we are going. So I need to then stop our vertical thing as well. Wait for this thing to more or less hit here. Now just burning down our horizontal speed so we can actually get into this crater. We might even want to do this as well, just to slow ourselves down a bit more. Still have 7,500 or 7.5 kilometers up. We aren't that we aren't descending that fast anymore, which is something I really wanted to get sorted out right away. I want to land in the middle of that crater, but I think we started our descent a bit late, so we'll have to just be a bit more conservative. But we don't have the fuel to be too conservative, so we have to keep dropping, just not too quickly. Basically, we are going to crash into this planet. I'm just hoping we're going to crash slow enough that we're going to survive, which is a good thing. Survival usually is a good thing. Alright, so 500 meters, we will increase throttle just a tiny bit to start producing even more. Are we in a good spot? I think I've actually set up a base here before. Just in this spot. It's a good spot. Okay, 50 meters a second. We will go for 10 meters a second. Down to like 200 meters. Yeah, that's 8 meters a second at 160. That means 20 seconds left. We will have to increase throttle again soon. This looks like a prime spot. I would have flown over there if I thought I'd be able to actually get down there and land. Okay, that's it. We are getting close. 3 meters a second and dropping. Following the thing here, dropping throttle and okay, so that is a bad spot. This is a very bad spot. We will try, but we might have to bail. No, we will have to bail just a bit. Oh, a bit more throttle just to get back up, and we will Probably just fly over here. If we have the fuel, no, we don't. We have to land. Okay, and we have to land here. We have to land here now, but it's gonna be very hard to actually get it down somewhere safe. Whoa. Holy crap, this thing is hard to control. Okay, stop now, please, stop. Come on, okay, we'll try to go down here. We are out of fuel, we are out of everything, but we did get the landing. Okay, so we have 2 meters a second left. Like, we don't have any fuel left. We are done here. I'm going to manually just run test. What? No, shut down the engines manually just to make sure we don't have any mishaps. This thing will just have to stay here until we can empty it. We're not going to keep this thing. Ooh, okay. That was pretty close. Because now we need to control from this thing to get it down. This thing is, of course, like this. We will enable the RCS. We will just test fire that. I'll have to go into chase camera just so I know that I will be seeing it right. Okay, so we have the RCS. We don't have any sideways control. Damn it, I knew I forgot at least one port. Alright. We have a good amount though. So as long as we don't start flipping, we should be fine. Okay, so we want to start boosting up while doing this. Come on. No. Just do this and yeah, like this. This thing was just to get it off there and down to the ground. I'm not going to use RCS ever again on this thing. But our little rover is actually here. We did make it. Look at this. Great success after tons of potential failures. Okay, so our little rover is actually ready to run around here. We could probably use the thing here. Okay, so first of all, we will have to do some experiments, right? We'll have to do some experiments now, like this thing and this thing. We will grab some... okay, we've done this one before, I think. So we'll just reset that one, but we will collect the laser data like this. 24 more signs we can send back home. That's a surface scan. And with our camera here, we can fire this. Oh, we don't... So we are getting some waste heat here. I was kind of afraid of that. It's because when we're driving, we... Because I might have to actually retrofit some stuff on this thing. It is gaining heat and it will just stop working at some point. Oh, of course, it's the... these guys, damn it. Alright. Fire this. Collect the signs from the moon. Yes, check the results. So we get some more signs here. Rich in precious metals. We only get 50% back though when we do this, even though it's a scan. But I think we will take it because recovering this thing will be very, very hard. And this is the Midlands. We will have to go up to the crater, like proper. Just go other side of the crater, I think, is enough, really. So let's see. Yeah, we have this one. I toggle this one, get it back down. We can get the camera back down. Let's close it down. And this thing I think we want to turn on, if possible. Yeah, so we have the small map here. The rover's on the map. And I think we We could take this thing for a test drive though, just over to the other side. So we want to go to the northwestern corner of the thing here. This thing, of course, is very hard to turn around because of the way I set up the wheels, and it's pretty... Oh wow. It's very slippery up here. Okay, I've unlocked the steering on these guys as well then. And try to... Yeah, this is better. So we are going to the northwestern side, so over here. You don't get that much data though. It's kind of boring. Alright. So sadly the game crashed at the end of the stream. I was going to end it a couple of minutes later anyway, so I'm back here now, just trying to get over this ridge and over to the... Oh, I think we're going to do this. Over to the crater proper. Also looking for a good place to set up a base. I think this place looks promising. It's a long ridge here, which is decently flat. It is very flat down there, and maybe we'll get it from a better area. I think actually I will actually have to fire up another satellite, because I thought the scanner we had there would actually do the height map as well, but it did not, so we'll have to do something about that. Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess now we'll be able to see what this thing can actually do. As we're able to brake down here slowly. I don't want to use the wheels to do the braking, and the thing is, I can like force it down to the ground with the RCS as well. We are at half capacity on the RCS. I should have put another set of tanks on this thing, and maybe some more thrusters as well. Oh well. Let's go. Okay, can we now reduce the speed with the brakes at all? Nope, we'll have to keep using the RCS if we want to survive this. Hello. Let's oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, did we lose anything important? Did we lose anything important? Wasn't there oh, the docking port? Yeah, but we're not going to use that. I don't actually think we lost anything important there. We lost the spike, but I wanted to get rid of that anyway because it looks much cooler now. Okay, so stop with the RCS and just put on the brakes. Stop. Okay. This must be the crater. Oh. And now the instrumentation is saying we are officially in the northwest crater, and we have found a very interesting place here as well. We could make this our home at some point. We'll have to go down there and see. We are going pretty quickly here though. I might want to just try to... I'm just like pulsing the brake while I'm trying to go backwards, reduce the speed. If this area is big enough, like if we do the altimeter thing, I should be able to actually just find a good spot from there. But this place doesn't look half bad. So we are going to just grab the last science things here and end this, but yeah. Come on. Come on, you bastard. It's time to stop. Come on. Okay, come on. Okay, this, no, it's way too uneven. Maybe down here, but it's, no, it's too uneven, too slopey. Right, so, put on the brakes, maybe turn off the lights for now, and stop. We are stopped. Officially stopped. Alright, so we will get some temperature stuff here. We will send that data. We'll do the magnetometer, though I don't think it'll do anything. We will open the camera and do this. Oh no, magnetometer scan actually happened, so we will send that data. And we will send the laser surface stuff. And we will fire the chemical thing here as well. So let's see, close this. We still have power, that's good. Let's check this one, check results. We get 30 more science, and we can get some more later on as well. Very close to that of basalt. Alright, that's cool. You can close the camera. We can do the transmit thing. Just finish that. We'll take this, get more power stuff, and then of course this leads to all of this stuff. More station stuff, small heat radiator. Yeah. Electric generator from thermal power into electrical power. That's kind of cool. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff here very soon. Also get a lot of stuff here. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, cryostats. Wait, good. This is. There is a lot of cool stuff here. We'll just stop at that. Say there's so much cool stuff here, and we'll have to start looking at some of it next time. In the meantime, I'm going to work on some contracts. I'll see you then.